Hey Jay, what's up, man? Oh, come on. Boo. Boo for them. I was high up. I don't know, we should. What are you looking at, crazy dog? What else?
When you're in a high pain zone, you
Uh-huh. What's up, fellas?
to the mall or the movies or something like that, and I was overhearing them. I was eavesdropping on them, talking about their social lives, and they were discussing, gossiping about some guy who was simping on some girl. Now, being a middle-aged man, the word simp was not part of my vocabulary. And as a curious person, I interjected and asked the question, what is a simp? They both rolled their eyes and giggled at me as I was and they proceeded to tell me their definition of a simp, which was essentially that this guy is just giving her all this stuff, no self-respect, and she's basically using him. Anyway, I looked it up in the Urban Dictionary or whatever, found that a simp is a man who will dedicate all of his resources, time, energy, money to a woman who really doesn't have any interest in him. And he will do it at the expense of his self-respect and dignity. Well, it didn't take very long, maybe my next thought or two, for me to realize in my marriage that I had become a simp. It was a bit of a shock. I could feel the shame kind of rush over me all at once, where I realized that I had become that I was that guy that they would have been laughing at. Yeah, it was pretty tough to handle. It was pretty unnerving in a way. And I had to give some thought to how this happen? I wasn't like this before. How did this happen to me? How did I become a simp? How has marriage turned me into a simp? That's what I'm talking about. How marriage can turn even the most masculine, self-confident men into weak, quivering simps. Give it enough time. Let's talk about it. I believe simping occurs on a spectrum. So you can be a minor simp, or you can be a major simp. Simping and seduction are separated by a very thin line. So when you're dating a girl, you're getting to know a girl for the first time, you don't know whether or not she likes you or not. So you might, in your endeavor to seduce this girl, overdo it a little bit. You know, that's not simping. No, that's seduction. Now, if she says, "I've already got a boyfriend," or she blows you off with something else, like, "Yeah, I'm not interested in dating anyone right now," and you continue to lavish her with gifts, money, and attention, become her emotional tampon so she can cry on your shoulder whenever her boyfriend is giving her a hard time. Well, then you've crossed that line. You've gone over to being a simp. When you're married, technically it's hard to be a simp because you've already won the girl. You know what I mean? So you've already done all the right things. You've gotten there. You have expressed whatever level of masculinity was necessary for you to achieve that, and you are now in a marriage with a woman. You've hit the ultimate relationship. You have won the race. You are in. Yet somehow, from this perspective, from having been the boyfriend, from having seduced the girl, from having achieved all of the accolades associated with being a good man, having crossed over into being marriage material, and now you're married. And for some reason, 5, 10, 15 years later, you find yourself.
As I went through my timeline, I realized that, I was sexualized. I think 5 years old. I started to experiment with my friends sexually, guys and girls.
Acting like a simp. This happens a lot. In fact, I would suggest this happens in the majority of marriages. The thing is, most middle-aged men and older don't know what a simp is, so they don't realize they're doing it. But yeah, it happens quite often. So how is it that perfectly good men can go from being confident, masculine, pulled together, boyfriend, the husband, have all the shit together,
What's up, Rich?
and eventually evolve into being a simp? Well, it starts with we're kids, and we don't realize it when it's happening, but we're taught, especially as boys, that there is honor in sacrifice. That sacrificing yourself for a larger cause is an honorable act. And we see all the, war movies and, all the great stories about how men sacrifice themselves and their own well-being for the benefit of others. And marriage is the perfect opportunity and the perfect excuse for men to do that. Put their wife, kids, family ahead of their own needs. And most men, when they enter into marriage, are of that mindset. Like they're going to do whatever it takes. And I can tell you, once you start bringing babies into the world, you feel like Superman. Like you will just lay it out there. You will do everything in your power to make sure that kid, that your wife, are safe, healthy, and are thriving. So you put in the extra hours at work. You do what you can around the house. You're doing everything that you think is necessary for everyone to achieve their goals, to be healthy, happy, and content in their world. Unfortunately, women don't see that as sacrifice. They see that as what you're offering at that level, even though it might be far more than anything that you ever thought was possible. And from an external perspective, people would say, yeah, he's really given a lot to this relationship. Well, she may not have that same opinion. She might think that you aren't giving enough, that she's got a disproportionate share of the burden, that she's more engaged, say, with the kids or the cleaning of the house or something. And because of that, she's going to expect more from you. And she's going to have this conversation that is going to change everything. And it's subtle. But every man has this conversation with his wife at one point or another. And once you've had this conversation, just know that the seeds of your simpness, your simpitude, are being planted. So the conversation goes something like this.
What am I doing? What are you doing? What the hell are you guys doing over here? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing over there? Huh? Hey, what are you doing? Jeez. My God. How is that even possible? It's just hanging up. What are you looking at? You're a good dog. She's a good dog. You know that? I'm a real boy. I'll tell you, I'm a real boy.
She says, I don't think you're doing enough around the house. And you go back with, I don't know what you're talking about. I think I do a ton around the house. I think I'm helping out a lot. And she says, there's just so many things that need to be done that you just don't see. And you respond with, well, if you tell me what needs to be done, I'll just do it. And then she comes back with this. This is the key, right? I don't want to have to tell you. I want you to just know what needs to be done. Yeah, it seems innocuous enough. You think, wait a second, I just need to have a higher level of awareness. I don't know what she's talking about, whatever. I always put my radar up and I'll just try to be more aware of things that need to be done. You think, okay, fine, I will do my best to just know. You need to see something, you just tell me. Now, keep in mind that by the time this conversation has happened, there's already been a certain amount of withdrawal of affection, silent treatment, expressions of dissatisfaction from her to you about, well, her lack of, being impressed with your contributions to the household. So now, there is this implicit threat that unless you pick up your game, that you're not going to be the beneficiary of a lot of those marital experiences that you've got into this game for to begin with. So sex is going to be off the table. Affection is going to be off the table. Even having a friend, companion, someone that you enjoy hanging out with is going to disappear. So you start doing everything you can. You start sipping. You start finding ways that you can contribute to the household in any way possible. But there is no way that you will ever know what she needs you to do. And so, as a result, you're going to fail. Now, to compensate for your failure, you're going to start doing extra stuff. You're going to start buying her gifts. You're going to start asking her all the time, how are you feeling today? Is there anything I can do for you? You're going to start becoming an indentured servant to her because as you're trying to make her happy. You want her to be happy so that you can have a happy life too. That's where that whole idea of happy wife, happy life has come from. It's because other men have had that conversation. And they realize that the only way that they're going to have any peace in their life and remain married is to find ways to make her happy. Well, this begins not just the simping, which is the behavior, but the underlying problem is so much more dramatic. And I would suggest that there is emotional trauma associated with it on the par with emotional abuse. Talk about that next. Diva, don't go away, buddy. I need you to stay nearby. Yeah, I need you to stay nearby. I need to be able to see you. Do you want me to give you a treat? So, like I said earlier, when I'm describing a simp, what's happening there is the man's setting aside or losing his self-respect and his dignity. And when you're in the dating process and you set aside your self-respect and dignity in the process of what you think is a seduction, even though it might be something else, well, the trauma associated with that is relatively minor. It's more of a self-esteem thing at that point. But when you've been married for a while, and you've been put into this position where now you're being asked, or forced, I should say, coerced is probably a better word, extorted might be strong enough, to simp for your wife. Well, that fucks with your head. That gets in there deep. It doesn't happen right away. Sometimes it takes until after the divorce before you reflect back on it and you realize how much you lost yourself in that moment, how much you gave of yourself, and how little you got in return. The psychological trauma, it goes from being almost placed in a role of emotional servitude to another human being, whether it's in a marriage or any sort of relationship, is pretty significant. It's pretty dramatic. And this Diddy trial is on, there's a lot of physical and emotional abuse that happened in those relationships. And of course, it was perverted and weird beyond all comprehension. But there's a psychological aspect of it that I think caused the most trauma. And I would liken the kind of trauma that men come out of marriage with when they reflect back on marriage. Surrender their self-respect and dignity on behalf of this, like, on behalf of this woman. It has that kind of effect on your mind where you really do lose yourself. Your identity gets lost in this situation. Because it's hard for you to embrace this guy that you were at that time. Because there's no respect for him. You don't want that to be. There's shame associated with it. And that shame is powerful. And
You want to add a touch of class to an existing tabletop, or maybe you just want to protect your patio, dining, or coffee table from scratches, discoloration, or hot spots to people. Well, you're in the right place.
the more shame you feel, the more pressed you become about it. So, simping in a marriage is not just a step toward divorce, a big step toward divorce. It's a big step toward mental illness, shame, depression, losing respect for yourself. It's the kind of thing that you don't, like I said, realize until after you're out of the marriage. Now, I was somewhat fortunate to experience it, when my daughter defined it for me, and I realized that's where I was, and I realized that I was experiencing shame as a result of it. But the only thing that you can do, and I didn't do this at this point, the only thing that you can do is to get out of that. I guess you could go to therapy. I mean, you could try addressing this issue in therapy. I doubt that would work. Because if your relationship has evolved or devolved to this state where simping is a big part of the dynamic between the two of you, I don't see how it would be safe. It seems to me that that's beyond safe. All right, you guys, I think that's all I got for you today.
Oh.
Whenever you go through that kind of it's really hard to come from. And I hope that this video shedding some light on it to help you understand that you're not alone in this situation. That lots and lots and lots of men are either going through it right now or have gone through it in the past. Simping is not something that you do now.
I'm listening to something, man. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Playing with yourself or something? He never speaks. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. Ooh. Ooh. What the hell? Well, that's cool. Why would I even buy that? What's the point of this? I don't know. You don't have to talk to me. I don't. Go do something else. I don't give a shit. See ya. Fucking idiot. Are you going to entertain me? Please, sir. You treating me like crap. What are you talking about? Ah. All right, I'll go back to what I was listening to.
It's something that we either coerce ourselves into through a lack of self-respect. No, give it feedback, even. Or it's something you get forced, through a relationship like that. No, don't play with that. Do you think it is? Alright, that's all I got for you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe. If you know some poor guy that's going through this right now, I implore you, share this video with them. Hopefully it will help them escape the clutches of this
brand new ebook, which will reveal how these local sellers are securing an extra $46,839 for their home. Jeffrey, my name is Captain Mahoney. These are the exact same strategies that we use to sell hundreds of homes in the greater Boston area. Just like this home that sold for $80,012 above list price in only 7 days. This home that sold for $81,000 above list price in only 6 days. We're also giving away 3 more free bonuses. The first thing we'll be giving you is our precision pricing blueprint. We'll show you how to attract pre-approved buyers before listing and leverage them into multiple competing offers to maximize your home sale price. Second, you'll receive our essential 18-point selling checklist. This step-by-step guide ensures you know exactly what to do to organize and streamline your sale. Third, we'll be giving you a price range that you can get for your property if you use the methods we described in this book. Because remember, these sellers are getting more money. If you're curious about how these strategies will work for you, there's a blue Learn More button below. You'll be taken to a page where you can share a few details about the property you're considering selling, and we'll send you everything you'll need to sell your home for the highest price stress-free.
While our wedding is coming up quick, our shoes from Amberjack came even quicker. With 9 weddings this year, we decided it would be best to not rent, but to purchase. And that's why we chose Amberjack for our shoes. You can just notice the premium leather on these shoes. They shine in the light, and I know they're going to look phenomenal in our wedding photos. I wanted Bill to feel comfortable all day, which is why I chose a shoe with a supportive insole and an outsole that mimics a comfortable sneaker. So ladies, don't sleep on the fact that your groom wants to feel comfortable on their wedding day as well. Go ahead and head online today to grab your pair of Amberjack shoes for all your future events.
When I was a kid, I was every advertiser's joke. I would see a toy in something that I wanted. On TV or in a comic book, I would just fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. I remember there was this one army set that I really wanted. I saw it in the back of a comic book. And it just captured my imagination. This thing, soldiers, ships, tanks. I mean, it had it all. And I could have the best played war game on the planet. And it had this 3-dimensional island set. I was in. I was in. This was 1973 or 1974. And so I had to clip the order form from the comic book, stick it in an envelope with my $9.99. That marked a lot of money. That's weeks and weeks and weeks for me to earn that kind of money at that age. And then the ad said I had to wait 4 to 6 weeks to make because I was in Hawaii. Months and they arrived. Yeah, I was expecting a huge ass box. But what actually finally showed up was a teeny tiny little box. And as you might guess, what was inside? Not what I was expecting. This is buyer's remorse. Yeah, those toys were not what I had hoped for. They were extremely disappointing. And those advertisers knew they were misrepresenting my product. And I, as a kid, was just too much pride to admit to myself that I had made a terrible mistake. And I certainly wasn't going to admit it to my mother or my father or anyone else. I was just going to go with it and act like this was exactly what I had in mind. And I fitted that damn toy as much as I possibly could. But I knew every time I opened it up, it was a disappointment. There is nothing like buyer's regret, especially for something you have such high expectations for. Buying a car, get it home, after a few months you realize maybe it was the wrong car, maybe you should have done more research. Buying a house, all excited, you get what you want, and it's not. Well, there is no 50% said that they've had at some point experienced some level of regret for getting married. So today, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about why men get married and why secretly I think most men really would rather be single.
Let's hear it for the band of the year. Hear it for the band of the year.
Probably the kids will come downstairs. I always end it before they come down. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thigh Master? Hey, Mike. Thanks for the follow, man. Mike Foley. What are you, a Boston guy? He's from the Bean, huh? Alright. You think it's because I'm talking like, look at this girl just shaking her butt.
A little closer, I think. I feel like you're.
You know, I'm not an attractive girl that can just shake her butt.
Ran with the heart, thank you so much. I'm doing okay, and you? I'm doing good. Who can guess what I'm making for dinner?
Tacos. That girl has a million followers.
Live, hello? What do you mean? Justin, what do you mean, guys?
She's a funny voice. A New York City apartment. So you guys haters. You guys haters. I should put up my turn off the volume. What I really should do. Mike Foley, man, I'm from Boston too. Mike Foley is the most Boston name of all time. What do you mean? Born and raised in Braintree. I know I Irish Bostonian when I see one. Where are you from? Where in Boston? Michael Patrick Foley. Yeah, there you go. Where in Boston you from? Yeah, yeah. Born, born in Braintree. Well, raised in Braintree. Raising my family in Braintree. so I haven't moved too far. Just down the street, really. Oh, nice. Did you go to New North, New and South? Did you go to pirate school? Yeah, I was in the Seaport on, what was it, Wednesday? Something like that. Wednesday, Thursday. Your favorite place to go in the Seaport? I don't make it in there much anymore. You go to New North? I'm good, man. How are you? Hey, Ohio Gator. What's up? Thanks for joining. Doing pretty good. Yeah, good to see you too. Do you like Brazil? Yeah. I've never been. Hmm. What's the best dinner spot? The Metlo on Congress. Nice. Man, the Seaport's just so much work being done in there. Even like 10, 12 years ago, it was like so different. It's crazy how much busier it is now. Alma Gaucha? It's right near the one on D. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's just buildings everywhere. Just building everywhere. I guess there's good things about it. Yeah, even going out when I first got out of college, we would go into like Atlantic Beer Garden and places like that. Yeah, I never been in Lon on D. Do you like it? Is it fun down there? Island Creek oysters. What's that? That's cool. That'd be a fun place to check out. Am I in the Matrix? Portuguese? No, I don't know how to speak Portuguese. Do you? Oh, Museum of Ice Cream. Yeah, my kids are younger, but yeah, I heard that's fun. That was a good idea. Museum of Ice Cream was fun. That's in the South End, right? Or is that in the Seaport? Huh. Yeah, what did that just open up? Huh. That'd be a fun thing to do. You're right. Museum of Ice Cream. What are you up to tonight, man? Have fun. See, I don't know any of the cool spots anymore. What do you do for work to be able to live in the Seaport? Marketing? Nice. You must be good at it. It's not cheap to live in there. You want to help me market myself? Create your own brand. Yeah, you're right. The problem is like everyone has like the personal brands and they sell like, the t-shirts and like the shorts and the sweatpants, and it's like no one really has any reason to buy one over the other. I feel like if you come up with something unique, it'd be a good sell. Like I saw this one girl had like legging or had like legging type and like bras for like construction. You can fit different stuff. Like I feel if you just have stuff, just try to sell clothes with just brand name, doesn't stick out versus anything else. People pay for your time, not your stuff. It's probably a good way to put it. You don't need apparel to make a personal brand. You need a character and how to help. Hmm. Interesting take. Interesting take. They pay for your time, not your stuff. No, I think you're right. I think it's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because even like even the people on like TikTok or YouTube that have a lot of followers have like a character or like a persona, whether you find it interesting or cool or what have you, they have one. Hmm. Well, that's a good point. Yes, you should almost like. So I should think of something I want to portray myself as, and then play that up. No, you're probably right. So someone was getting mad at me on YouTube. because they were. I don't know. I kind of took it as they were insulting me. So I started saying stuff back. Like, this is how you treat your subscribers. I'm like, I don't know. You were insulting me first. But that's just kind of how, people from Boston operate. That's a great idea. That is a, because even when they buy clothes or buy like clothes from people, they don't want to buy it because they want new things. They want to buy it to rep whatever brand that person is representing. Like if you buy a Barstool Sports T-shirt, it's not because the T-shirt is so cool. It's because you want to rep. Barstool Sports. It makes a lot of sense. What products do you or what do you market? What do you market for a living? You don't have to get like detailed who you work for. Just wondering. Yeah, don't say the company. Is it like a product or like something that probably have it in my house? Elsa? I make myself laugh. I get too many brands in my house. I get too much stuff in here. I love the character angle. That's a great point. I think it would be fun too. Yeah, no, it works. I'm grateful for your. I think that was really good advice. I think it was very good advice in my opinion. Yeah, you too, man. Maybe I'll come say what's up sometime. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. You did more for me than I did for you, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. No, that was very helpful. Okay, I just gotta craft a good persona. But honestly, I think you're right. I think even if I crafted a bad one that people weren't interested in, it would leave. Oh, thank you, man. Hey, but I gotta run. I gotta run for tonight. I gotta wake up. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I like the bad ones the best. They can always insult the people. Hey, thank you. What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh? Gotta run, man. It's about time.